Hello. Huskies back again with more Seattle Bobcats GM mode franchise mode commentary. Last video we kicked off the offseason, did the draft, did the resign phase. Left with some interesting questions. Blake Wheeler being the big one. He is going to be my main target to sign. I have 9.3 in cap space. He wants 7.3. I have plenty of room to sign him. I also need to sign a sixth defenseman, so I'll figure that out. But before I do anything, I am actually going to trade Dustin Byfuglien, and I did some lengthy look into who I would want, and the guy that honestly makes the most sense, and I'm surprised that this is like doable. He's going to be expensive in a couple of years when his contract is up, but Morgan Riley is. Sorry, I was getting distracted by my phone. Morgan Riley's I got to look for. He's only making $5 million. He's an offensive defenseman. He's exactly what I need. And like I said, he's $5 million. His trade value is not all that high. The only issue is I'm gonna have to overpay for him because they don't want to move him and they don't want Byfuglien. So I have to see. I kind of want to give him this Coxhead kid. No, I don't. No, I don't. I want to give him this Lyles kid because they want him, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to give away draft picks. They're really not, so I really can't grab anybody from them. Matt Martin, Frankie Corrado, Josh Levo. Yeah, there's nobody on this team that really stands out as somebody I want to grab. Rust, no. Connor Brown. Like, I was kind of hoping they had another defenseman. I mean, I wonder if I can get Frankie Corrado. How much does Corrado make? Corrado makes $1 million. I wonder if this will go through Lyles and Byfuglien for Corrado and Riley. Yeah, so I have to really overpay for him. I wonder if I just bite the bullet and trade this Coxhead kid. I know he's only 19, but power forward, I've got Lemieux. If I trade Coxhead instead of Lyles, I'm overpaying by a long shot, but if I grab a second round pick, Morgan Riley in a second for Coxhead and Byfuglien, I feel like I'm still overpaying. Throw a third in there. Alright, so if I take the third away... Wow, really? You know, I probably have to give him just Coxhead and Byfuglien. Like, I don't mind trading Coxhead. I don't think I'm going to use him, and he's basically just... He's a trade piece. Alright, so there we go. So we brought in Morgan Riley. So we shaved 2.5 off the cap. We brought in a 93 overall offensive defenseman who's 25 years old and makes $5 million. Like, he's going to want a payday come in 3 seasons when his deal's up, but re-signing him as a free agent, or re-signing him is much cheaper than signing him as a free agent. So I can afford to throw some extra money at Blake Wheeler here. Dallas, Nashville, and Ottawa. Now I'm going to do something a little cheaty here. Well, not really a little cheaty, but I'm going to go have a look at their Dallas, Nashville, and Ottawa. I'm going to go have a look at their contract situation and see if they can afford to overpay for this guy. Let's see. Who did I say? Dallas. Dallas has 18 million in cap space. Alright, so they have a lot of cap space. Nashville was the other one. Nashville only has 9.4. And then Ottawa was the other one. Ottawa is 15. So they all have pretty much more than enough cap room. I would like to get him for less than 8, because I still have to sign a 6th defenseman. But let's see here. Let's. He wants 5 years at 32. He's gonna be traded at eventually. I don't think he's gonna get to 5 years. Let's do 7.9. It's a bit of an overpayment, I know, but it is free agency. I'm gonna have to overpay. Because he's really the only quality player out there besides Wayne Simmons. Well, let's see if we get him. So we've already improved our team greatly with the Morgan Riley deal. I had to give up a big prospect, but I'm not overly concerned with that. Alright, so I got Blake Wheeler too, so there we go. There we go. I need to sign a bottom 6 defenseman. Bottom 6 can be cheap. I have $4 million in cap space, but before I do that, I don't really think I need any other forwards. No, these guys aren't worth anything to me. Let's grab a bottom 6 defenseman. Ideally somebody cheap. 81, Davidson kid. 2-way defender. I'm actually gonna grab this Johan dude, I think. His defense is really good. I mean, all these guys have defense. Josh Georges, he's a defensive defenseman. Victor Bartley. Actually, I'm gonna go with Victor Bartley. Only wants $1 million. Actually, I'm gonna sign a couple of them. I'll sign Victor Bartley, and I'll sign this Avatu guy. They only want $1 million each, so I don't really see the downside to that. Plus, it gives me a 7th defenseman as well. Let's do some quick little Connor, Rantanen. Yeah, these are all my guys. They're all restricted, so. Is this my guy? Did I accidentally let him walk? Shit, oops. I think it's because he's... Oh, well, we'll see if he comes back. I didn't mean to let him walk. Is this another one of them? God damn, I let all my fucking draft picks walk by accident. That was silly of me. Is this another one? No, okay. And these are just trade guys. Actually. This is the best way to do this. He's a restricted, but there's no picks involved. No, I don't want to sign. No, I don't want to sign Miko. Am I the team interested in him? Yeah. Okay. So if there's one team interested and it's my guy, that means I just offered him a qualifying offer. Holy shit, that dude's name. I'm signing him for his name. Same for this guy. Alright, let's see if we get any of them. 94 offense. So, alright, we still got Sebastian Olsen. Oh, he went to Colorado. That fuck. Oh well. Oh wow. Alright, so I got the 2 defensemen I wanted. I think that's everybody. I'm just gonna go ahead and sim that. Nope, not player morale. Go ahead and sim the next season and we'll see what we're working with. Oh, I don't have any cap space, but don't really feel like that's an issue. So our top 6 is Line A, Scheifele, Wheeler, which yeah, I'll match the offer. I don't mind paying $1 million for him. Keep him down in the minors. Kyle Connor signed. Anyway, back to the top 3. The first line is the Winnipeg line. I mean, the reuniting Line A, Scheifele, and Wheeler. The second line is Panarin, Turris, and Oshie. It's a pretty damn good top 6, if I do say so myself. And the bottom 6, I'll wait and see. I wanna go through, edit my lines, see exactly what I'm working with. I'll Ottawa can have Armia. That doesn't bother me. He's not going to do anything. But just in case Rantanen has a random jump in skill, I'd like to have him on my roster, not Ottawa. You currently don't have the salary cap. Oh, darn. I'm that low on salary cap? Damn. Well, I have those 3 centers that I could possibly move. Whoever doesn't make the team out of Tierney, Carlson, and the other one. I don't have any plans for him. Our defense, though, is absolutely nasty. Morgan Riley, Seth Jones is the top pair. Trouba and Morrissey on the second pair. And then the third pair is... I don't even fucking know. No idea. And then our goalies, obviously, Murray and Comrie is still locking down the goaltender. So, I mean, this team is... I think we've hit the point where this should be a Stanley Cup team this season. I don't see any reason why this team isn't a... Really gotta put the phone away when I'm recording a video. Get lost on Instagram. There's no reason this team doesn't succeed. Like, it's... Everything about this team is built to succeed. I mean, the goaltenders could probably be improved. But aside from that, this is absolutely, for the next probably 3 seasons, this is Stanley Cup or bust. We should be a champion, absolutely. Alright, so let's see what we're working with roster-wise. Make sure everybody's on the team, and I also want to see progression. Like, is Callan Foote ready to play? So Morgan Riley's a 94, Patrick Laine's a 91. So we got the progression we were looking for out of Laine, which is huge. That's really what we needed. The only issue is now I have 4 first-liners. Which is fine, because Turris is still a happy camper. He doesn't have any business. He doesn't have any issues. Why is he... Oh, for trading away Bufflin. Alright, so all that stuff will come back up. But yeah, that is key progression right there that we needed. So we have right now... Alright, so I clearly have some decent people in the mind. Callan Foote's ready to play right now. So I think I'm going to call him up, absolutely. Who do I have defensively in the NHL right now? Riley, Jones, Trouba, Morrissey, Sherratt. What is... Foote's a top 4 defenseman. That's okay. Because I can drop Morrissey to that third pair, and I think he'll be okay. There's nothing about ice time last... Well, there was a little bit of ice time, but he should be okay on that third pairing. So if I send down... Let's send down Weidman, because I'm going to have Sherratt on that third pair. Then we'll call up Foote. God, Callan Foote, dude. I'm so glad that he progressed. We got a lot of key guys progressing here. And who do I have down here that I might want to call up? Connor's still a 2-way forward. Depth forward. I might call him up. So Olsen kid's an 80. He's a grinder. If his faceoffs are better, I'd call him up. This dude. All right. Well, before I do any more call-ups, let's look at my lines. All right. So let's best lines this. Let's get Laine over here. Oh, what was she starting to fall off here a bit? That's okay though. Turris is an 87. So Laine, Scheifele, Wheeler, Panarin, Turris, Oshie. Lemieux, Carlson, Patan. Are these all third line guys still? Yep. And then fourth line, depth forward, third line scoring forward, third line checking forward. Who has better face-offs? Cole Castles has better face-offs. I kind of don't want to use Mikko Rantanen. Honestly, I want to send down Cop. I want to send down... I'm going to send down Cop, and I'm going to call up Connor. And because Rantanen is a depth forward as his, I have to, okay. Well, let's do the AHL line real quick. Let's get everyone who needs to be up here. So Bernhardt and Wickman, that's fine. Let's get him up there. I don't think Kop's going to progress anytime soon. This Olsen guy, actually, I should have playing. Maybe not. What's his minor scoring forward? I need to get Suzuki in the lineup because he's here, right? Yeah, Suzuki's here, so Suzuki has to play. Let's get Suzuki in here. And I really need to get Suzuki playing. I mean, I have so many, like, bottom 6 guys that, or not bottom 6 guys, but prospects that need to play, or I would like them to play so they progress. So Kopp and Olsen, that should be good. Wickman, Vejdemo, I don't know, some Swedish dude. And Bernhardt. And defensively, Weidman, Postma. I don't really have anybody down here that I want to play. I guess that works the best. And then goaltending down here, I don't have any real goaltenders. Yeah, just these 2 guys that need to play. Alright, so my NHL team. Alright, so Laine, Scheifele, Wheeler, Panarin, Turris, Oshie, Lemieux, Carlson, Patan. Let's flip sides. Because Patan and Carlson both really have good shit. I mean, this third line should be really good. Power forward, 2-way forward playmaker. The only issue is Brendan Lemieux has 69 discipline. That motherfucker's going to be in the box all year long. But we should be okay. And then down here, I'm not going to start Rantanen. I'm going to start Connor instead. Simply because Rantanen has... He's a depth forward, so he is going to be accustomed to being scratched. And the same for these guys. These are both depth defensemen. Actually, I'm going to send one of those defensemen down. Do I have an AHL guy that's a depth forward? Other forwards. Maybe I call up Cop and just have him scratched. He's already 25 years old. He's not going to get any better. Yeah, let's call Cop up and send down that defenseman, the 30-year-old defenseman. Let's send down this dude and call up Cop. Go back to lines. I just have an abundance of riches on this team right now. Like, there's... Let's get him in there. Alright, cool. And then on the here we'll put we'll leave Connor in there because I think Connor's got better overall stats than Cop does. Yeah, I like Connor's stats better than I like Cop's. But this way I have 2 different guys that can come in when players get hurt. I have a good third line. I think I have a good fourth line. My top 6 is disgusting. Might look to trade Oshie sooner than later. Just try to get younger maybe, because these guys are both starting to hit the age marks. Like, he's 32, he's 30, but my defense, man, this gonna swap sides. Morgan Riley's a 94 overall for $5 million. That is just absurd. absurd to me that he's only making $5 million. And he was unhappy. Like, he had a frowny face, or not a frowny face, he had a straight face. And then we've got fucking Callan Foote. He still has 5 more years of progression. Look at his shot power is 99 on both, but he's Dean Portman from Mighty Ducks. He's never gonna hit the net, but if he does hit the net, it's going in. God damn. All right, I'm gonna do my special teams off camera. Oh, I didn't even look at my goalies. It's still the same. So I think they both capped out at what they're gonna be. They're both gonna be 89 and 85, which isn't bad. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. And I still have $2 million in cap space with this team, so yeah. But I'm gonna call it there. Let me make sure that my captains are all set. It should be Morgan Riley's the captain on this team. Why did I give it to him? It should be, honestly, it should be Line A. I hate to do this to you, Riley, but we're giving it to Line A. I'll give you the A. Actually, I'll give Riley the A. There we go. So Shifley, Line A, and Riley. I don't care about Morel. Alright, now we are good. So that's where I'm gonna end this one. Let me know if you think my lines are all good, and give me a season prediction. Are we fighting for the President's Trophy? Are we struggling to make the playoffs somehow? And maybe give me opinions on what I could possibly do to improve that second line. But I'll wait for the season to start before I really look into making any big moves. But as always, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for the start of the season.